Alright boys, let's go into multiplayer to change our settings in Doom 2016 because this is a modern game released in 2016 and people really thought it was appropriate for you to have to go into fucking multiplayer mode to check your privilege before you could actually open up the settings dialog. Because that's legit. That's epic. That makes a lot of sense. Allow access. I don't think I should allow access actually. Alright, settings. Video. Alright, apparently we are using Vulkan now. Of course I have to go in here and turn all this shit off again. For no reason. And then... it was shadow quality that can be turned to nightmare! I assume that's just their way of saying it's the highest quality. Meanwhile, I turn motion blur off, chromatic aberration off. And AA is set correctly. Okay. Alrighty then. Of course, now I've got to change the game capture so you guys can actually see it, because why would you guys be able to see it otherwise? There we go. Epic. Move the chat. I actually don't know where the chat should go. I guess you guys will just be here. There you go. Now you guys are there. Right now it's just UED Commander, but maybe somebody else will decide to show up. Maybe not. Maybe it's only UED Commander, in which case it's only you, actually. So I have played this game before. We'll ignore that, and we'll start new. I will be starting a new campaign on Ultraviolence, and I will show you guys why this is shit. Not much else to talk about. Remember that, in general, when you're dealing with a Doom game, the whole idea is that it's supposed to be about gameplay. It's supposed to be about shooting people and things and creatures. And it's not supposed to be about story or cinematic experiences. It should just be very clean cut and straight to the point. We'll see how well this game lives up to such a pedigree. Apparently, there's some entry of a Corax. I don't know what a Corax is. I only know what a Carax is. So Carax entry 7:17. There you go. Press space to continue. Because why would I want to ever use my mouse in a FPS?
They are rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear until it is done.
Apparently, this quote is taken from the Doom comics, because that's epic. Nice audio. Ah, motion blur. That is an eye strain. Thanks. Oh, and we're getting screen shake. We have to walk up and press E on something. And then a cutscene. Pretty epic. So already, it's really obvious that there's a lot of post-processing. There's a lot of post-processing happening. This is a console game, you see. So, in a game like this, you actually would expect to be able to just say, hey, I've got a game. I can look at the game. But you'll notice that literally everything has some sort of fade out, like faded appearance from far away, because it's a console game, and they have to worry about performance. Up until very recently, consoles were so bad in terms of performance that you basically just had to handicap everything. So... you'll hear some growling sound effects every now and then. I don't actually know what those are. Obviously, the corpses of my the men that I killed are nowhere to be found. Not even the cutscene guy. They all just vanished. Because, again, this is a console game. So, I don't know where the growling's coming from. Maybe it's in my own head. And I don't know where these guys went. So we're already very confused. We're already very... in a very bizarre area, and we've already had to watch 2 cutscenes. And here's the third. Because 3. We get random void. Pretty long cutscene in a Doom game.
Cannot determine the cause of the demonic invasion until the Resop satellite is brought back online.
Welcome. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I'm the head of this facility. I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
Wow, we got a codex entry, guys! We got a codex entry about our Praetor suit. Wow, I'm so excited to not read that. Because why the fuck would I read in a video game? Wake up, dude. This isn't a book. If I want to read a book, I'll read a book. Oh boy, here we go. Quick time events and another thing that pauses us. XD? XD? So this is the thing that breaks the pacing of the game. Obviously. I'm literally trying to headshot. I've headshot this guy 100 times. Oh, here goes another guy I have to headshot 100 times. This is Doom 2016, guys. Remember when I was one-tapping these guys earlier? But now I've got to sit here and wait and headshot them a million times because game. Here's a long-ass cutscene for me to inspect my weapon. Great. Definitely doesn't give me eye strain. Oh, here's another cutscene to open a door. What's up, Terran Dominion? Welcome to Cutscene Land. Here we go. We've had 6 cutscenes already.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
That was a lot of headshots I had to do. Pretty unreasonable. Also, just keep note of, like, all of the shit that's randomly happened. Like, this isn't even aligned with anything. Oh, maybe it kind of is. Can I crouch? It's hard to tell, but it might be aligned with that. Nice, fucking nice bullet hole, nice. You got some fire here. It kind of looks unlike cheese.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels.
No, those are some billboards or something. Something's very flat about that. There's just some random fog. You can see the decals just despawn right in front of us. This is 3D, boys.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown.
Are you ready for a fuck ton of quick time events? Oh yeah, I can't, there we go. I can do that. I'm not actually sure what's making the noise. They don't really have good, like, geolocation. It just sounds like there is random audio playing in my ears, to be honest. I didn't even try to jump there, so I don't know what happened. That looks pretty good. So we've destroyed a gore nest. And because we destroyed a gore nest, what does that mean exactly? I don't know, man. These guys are pretty scary. Oh, I have to move. I move slower when charging up my gun because that's Doom. Ooh, led me. Oh. Wow. I forgot about the death cam and field of view. Not really working out very well. So I'm not really sure why punching a gore nest causes enemies to spawn. Like, that seems pretty strange. What? Oh, it's respawned me back here, so I can see this cutscene again. That was pretty convenient. It's pretty kind of this game.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown.
At the very least, we don't really have any. At the very least, what we don't have here is we don't have, like, reloading, which is obviously pretty pace-breaking. We do have idiot text and a sound effect that says low health. Pretty unreasonable. You'll notice idiot text is a very common trope in video games these days. Almost like
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown. Impact.
almost like that's what the developers think of you or something. Oh, very long animation for no reason. Ooh, wow. Ooh. What's really sickening, though, is the fact that they do literally just lead you. I mean, not lead. The fact that they do make you sit here and deal with these long-ass cutscenes in the middle of gameplay. Just trying to make that blow up, but whatever. Oh, I tried to interact with these.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
So something that Doom does quite a bit in this game is that basically the developers just have you stuck in an arena for a while. Oh, the gore nest means Amon can't summon reinforcements, huh?
He would ruin everything.
I'm glad we just get random exposition.
To take full responsibility for the horrible
Cutscene.
events of the last
Cutscene number
24 hours,
8,
but
maybe?
you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes. But it was worth the risk, I assure you.
He punched the title sequence. Which wasn't even really synced up to the music, so no. Impact compensation. I don't even know what that means. Wow, I got a codex entry. I can't wait to not read that. A Carax entry, TBH. Oh, hi. It's too bad that they had all of that fanfare around the imp, because the way that they show the demonic soldier, whatever, possessed soldier, according to the codex entry. Oh, these animations are pretty annoying. Yeah, the way that they introduce these guys is just have you walk up to them and see them. Hey, you can't do that. Ooh, I got extra health because I was low health. And I did a glory kill. Isn't that so epic, guys? Isn't that so baby and cute? You'll notice that the imp is really the only dangerous enemy in terms of how fast they are. These guys are pretty slow. You'll also notice that the audio issues will only continue to get bad. From bad to worse. At least this technically wasn't an arena. I could have just kept walking, I think. you got motion sickness from this game, I believe you. Blue access only. So this is something from the OG games as well. You basically had these key cards or whatever. Only you didn't have to watch a cutscene to get them. I think that was cutscene number 11. It might have only been 9, I don't really remember. And then there's some, like, collectible shit you can do. Ooh, secret found. Of course, it's very sickening. I just got grenades. Ooh, I can view tutorial on grenades. Check out my tutorial. What the fuck? What happened here? I don't even know what's going on. TBH. There's wind particles walking right through the, clipping right through the architecture. Nice animations. Hold on, guys. I got a cutscene myself. Wow, that man really tried to animate. He wasn't so successful. Yeah, so they just melt away because performance on consoles. Haha. The sound of them melting away, it sounds like I'm on fire, to be honest. But that's everything in this game. That probably leads to some serious discombobulation. Like that. Yep. I'm confused. So here's a map. It is a 3D map, which can be useful, but basically they just give you the location of all of the secrets and shit. So if you just find one of those terminals, which is pretty lazy. Here's another cutscene. So now we're up to 11. Of course, if you count all the glory kills we did, then it's like uncountable. But so I got a Praetor suit token, which lets me upgrade stuff, but I'm not going to bother right now. I would prefer to save up for something a little bit more epic. Rude. Oh shit. Audio. A pretty unfortunate... again, I'm on the hardest available difficulty, and these guys are, like... I guess maybe if you're just completely snoozing, maybe these guys would be threatening. They don't really spawn large amounts of enemies is the problem. I think there's some secret over here somewhere, but I don't know. I will check my map. How do I check my map? Oh, I guess it doesn't give you the location of levers. Or maybe secrets specifically aren't marked. There are levers, which are more cutscenes you can interact with. And then when you interact with a cutscene, your reward is it opens a door somewhere. In this case, it's this door, but I don't remember where it is. Well, yeah, technically there is a harder difficulty, but it's a meme, and it's not available. Until you beat it on this level, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't remember where the lever is. It's not really worth anything, but I figured I would show off the content anyway. Why can't I jump up here? This game's platforming is some of its weakest content, TBH. Especially, I mean, I guess when you get double jump, it's a little bit more tolerable, but Doom was never meant to be a platformer. Hi. So your power creep in this game is really absurd. You just get a lot of utility and a lot of strength out of a lot of these upgrades, and the enemy units individually don't ever change. Not that that would be a great solution anyway. But basically you end up with a situation that looks pretty similar to like if you just upgraded a lot in old versions of Hydra or something, or like some RTS, where you can get like 1 million upgrades for your units. Like I guess Age of Empires would be a more general example for people who may not have played my mod in Brood War, my obscure mod. But in this case, it's like it's pretty easy to get up there. So in this case, we'll go for the explosive shot. Which, if we look at this, oh yeah. Octanitrocubane. Great. I thought it was going to tell me actually how to use it, but whatever. It's just your alt fire. Owned. You know, now that I think about it, these possessed soldiers do kind of look like what? Completely unreasonable and uncalled for. Own, but whatever. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you, you piece of shit? I'll melee you 3 times and then once more for good measure. Oh, that was a very long animation for no reason. You know, people who talk about this game positively, they usually have a lot of good things to say specifically about these glory kills that, of course, just take 8 years to complete. I can't believe how they just make they basically give the guys more health than they had before you started shooting them in the first place, just because they want you to glory kill. It's actually more efficient to glory kill in the early stages of this game before your utility creep gets so absurd. Oh, I guess I have full ammo. Whatever. There are some things that I can see why people would... Wow, nice clipping. Oh yeah, that's great. Perfect. There's some things that I can understand why people appreciate, and it's stuff like, you know, where he just punches stuff or whatever. But you got to remember that a lot of people viewed this game as a middle finger to cinematic gaming. And it basically is the same thing. Like, it's not that much different. Pretty basic stuff so far. Ooh, another secret. I don't know why I have a... Oh, I got a weapon upgrade point from finding secrets, guys. That's pretty epic. You know, you could just have it so that, like, you could get a... Jesus Christ, this pop-up is eating up, like, my health? It's eating... It literally won't let me do anything until I do this. It's pretty ridiculous. I think I'll go for this, even though it's probably better to get the instant load thing, but whatever. I teleported, apparently. Owned. Whoa, nice trick shot, noob. Again, what do I have to do to not get them to do that? I basically have to one-hit KO or one-hit kill them if I don't want to have to punch them in the face. It's also still hilarious to me that your arms and shit like clip in a radical manner whenever your field of view is not the prescribed intended one. I can't tell where the zombies are, where the possessed soldiers are. I get the viscera behind the executions, but it's so boring to see the same animations over and over again. And it's also really bad for the game flow. You get these like micro stutters in the gameplay. I just got it. I saw an explosion, but I don't think there are any units that actually cause explosions right now. I think all of the enemies that do that are way later, and it looks completely different, so I don't actually know what that was about. At least it doesn't seem like they've increased health of enemies. I don't know where the rest of my damage went down. Also, you'll notice now I just randomly get health when I'm on low health, just from killing an enemy. I don't even have to execute them now. So that's pretty good. Oh, the guy just blew himself up. Maybe that's what that was, actually. Maybe the explosion was, what do you call it? One of those fields, those barrels. That guy's trying to shoot me through a wall or through a floor because this is a three-dimensional game. And the enemies are acutely aware of how three-dimensional it is. I don't know what that guy even hit, to be honest, but blood came out of something. Apparently he hurt himself. Oh, that did more damage to me than I thought it would. But don't worry, I gained more health than I had just by executing somebody because I did what the developers wanted me to do, and that makes me a good boy. There's some subtle environmental storytelling aspects, or not really environmental storytelling, but like environmental cues, where you'll get stuff like these lights, the green light and stuff, kind of signifying that this is where you're supposed to go and you're supposed to jump up here. You really do have to strain to pay attention to that stuff, though, because of how fucked up the whole game is visually and how like messy a lot of it is. And it doesn't help that audio readability, as something I've complained about a few times now, is just like a complete mess. A complete miss, we would say. Got some armor. Sometimes you get like a secret credit from literally just finding armor or ammo or something. So, sometimes they were... That's probably what it should always be, to be honest. What's up, James? I'm not exactly enjoying myself, but it is early days. I've played this already, so I kind of already know what to expect, but the early amounts of cutscenes in a fucking Doom game were pretty sad, TBH. Alright, well. I've also, like, that whole level, I don't think we really got music. You saw, you heard a little bit of it earlier in the previous, just in the previous screen, but we didn't really get music in the same way that we normally do. Also, apologies that the chat on screen is going to be unreadable during these loading screens. There's not really a good spot to put it that'll catch everything, but, like the music is, it seems like it comes in and out. I think that becomes a bit more stable and consistent the later in the game that we get, but it's a really weird opener right now because it's so start and stop, and then they have these micro stutters with the glory kills that take anywhere from like a third of a second to a whole second to actually complete, and also stop you from killing an enemy normally, which is what you would want to do in a shooter. I literally can't shoot them to death when they start flashing because they have like extra HP that they regain in this staggered state that makes it harder for me to kill them. Probably because the developers didn't want you to go through and essentially like kill an enemy before you were ready to execute them. They wanted, it was like a safeguard or something. But the whole thing is kind of dumb in the first place. I guess if they wanted those glory kills, maybe they should have saved them for when you have like the rage power up, whatever that is. I forget. It's like some sort of wrath power up that gives you, like it sends you into a rage and you just punch enemies to death, basically. I think maybe they should have saved it for that alone if they were going to do it at all. But yeah, I don't know. Broken free from your prison, pitted against evil, the cycle begins anew. To discover the cause of the demonic Crovasion, first, locate and align the communication satellite in the Resource Operations Facility. Great. What's up, Mutas Dozen? It's spooky and scary insofar as it's annoying that I have to keep pausing the game for a brief amount of time every time I want to kill somebody. That's pretty spooky.
Hello, I
Hi.
am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars.
Can you
After
let me
running
in?
diagnostics on the Praetor suit, it appears that I can activate optional challenges that, when completed, will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
There you go. So, basically, each mission has 3 unique challenges in addition to any secrets and elite guards that have Praetor suit tokens and a field drone that has a weapon upgrade. Argent cells are for upgrading your health, ammo, and armor capacities, which, at least off the top of my head, I think that's what those are for. And obviously, that's kind of weird. Also, you know, speaking of weird, there's just like randomly revealed shit on the map for no reason. I really don't know what's up with that. It's obviously some bug, I would imagine. And yeah. These are pretty basic ones, like, okay, kill 2 of the possessed with 1 trigger pull from the shotgun. That's probably counts if I use my my secondary, so it should be pretty trivial to get that. And then there's this. These all reward you with a weapon point. Which you can kind of see based on the weapon this triangle upgrade that right now I have 0 of because I already upgraded my bigger explosion shotgun. Discover the car. Okay, I discovered myself, TBH. What is happening? Can you guys get over here? I can't really tell when, like, readability, visibility is pretty bad, but talk about fucking issues otherwise. There you go. That's pretty easy, huh? Low power. When I first played this game, I ran around for a while before finding that door, because there's nothing that obviously clues you in to the idea. Owned. Here we go, cutscene.
Online.
I believe in honesty, especially now.
Okay,
In
bye.
what will be your final moments in this world? All the rumors, the human sacrifices. I believe in honesty.
And because I tried to escape it, she's now followed me around with her exposition. Do you enjoy the fact that, like, you're walking around and it sounds like they're in your head? That's pretty reasonable, right? It sounds like there's 30 of them, but there aren't, so... Dude, he's showing me his feet. That's a pretty cool guy. Thank you. Foot boy. I'm stuck. Owned. It seems mostly RNG, whether or not I get a... Whoa! Bye! Oh yeah, you can actually change what you get based on what your cursor is looking at. So it's not actually RNG. The lever for this one is all the way up there because I remember I found it very early. Like the easiest one to find.
You will have a seat alongside them just as I will in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
That is a long... I thought for a second I was supposed to hit some button. But, in fact, that was not what I was supposed to do. Hi. Isn't this so funny? Because we're epic and we play the original Doom game, guys. Just like everybody else in the world. That's pretty cool. Pretty... Haha. I don't know why I have to press E to open the door. That's not how Doom worked. They didn't play the original game, so they don't know that. Nice audio. Ah! Possessed engineer. by the way.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown indicated.
There we go. We got another weapon upgrade point, bro. What? Dude, that man wasn't even phased. Oh, that's not... I didn't even think that was who I was attacking, to be honest. The audio in this game could really use a leg up. Ah! An explosive barrel killed me. And apparently decapitated a building or something. Apparently it decapitated me. That's pretty impressive. I wonder if I'll have to redo my Variety is the Spice of Death 1 challenge. I guess not.
Presence at unsafe level. Lockdown indicated.
It's possible to get another weapon. I think there was a secret version of the another weapon in another area entirely, but I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't think there is team damage or enemy damage. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It could be. I still hear a lot of audio cues, so... Oh, I missed my grenade. Very unfortunate. See, I thought that guy was right behind me, but he was actually above me. Like, don't these guys even play Fraud Strike, or... I'm sure some people in the chat will get that reference. Yeah, so far this is pretty straightforward. I mean, kind of academic.
Lockdown disengaged.
What do I got for ammo? I'm almost full. Ooh, a Karak entry. Aren't you guys so excited? Oh yeah, this is another button that you have to push that I didn't know about. Although I think that's for a... Ah! Ah! Oops. I thought I could jump there. I think that's for a secret or something. Did I push it? I need one more Praetor. Hi. Wait, is this even for a secret? I don't know. I think it's just for more supplies. Okay. Never mind then. Ah! Physics objects. What was that? Whoa. Something's repulsing me over here. I don't know. I don't have a... I have a shadow, which you can kind of see, but I don't have my... Oh, maybe I don't have a shadow, actually.
The UAC. The world is counting on us. How committed are you?
I don't think Jim Raynor would use a chainsaw against infested Terrans, but, you know, maybe he would. So chainsaws give you ammo.
Here at the UAC, we take pride in nurturing a growing workforce, and each year we harvest only the best.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for another enemy type, kind of. Oh yeah, they do actually technically do team damage. You just saw it right there, so I was wrong about that. It's just that they don't really do any infighting outside of some scripted sequences. Oh, I got stuck on terrain. And then something blew me up. It's probably one of those charge shots from the... I think there was a man shooting at me instead of just an imp. But to be honest, I can't be sure. It's really hard to know off the top of your head.
We take pride in nurturing a workforce, and each year we harvest only the best of the best. Are you ready to move on?
I think there was one of those guys shooting at me. Yeah, he was over here. Hey. Wow, those guys have attack speed. Another thing that kind of confuses me about these enemies, the imps, is their hit recovery animations are so weird and like they're quite whoa, you can't do that to me. But yeah, their hit recovery animations are pretty extravagant, so it's hard to know when they're actually ready to attack you again. Now I get idiot text about low ammo, because that's a reasonable thing to do in a shooter where you use ammo.
The world is counting on us. How committed are you?
Jim Raynor would cry into a whiskey glass. You're probably correct about that, yes. I must say. Alright, I think... I vaguely recall having to disable, like, the reg stuff, or... I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Here we go. I think I found it. I even found ammo. Oh, here's a crouch button. That's 3. Jesus Christ, dude. The audio in this kid, all of that, they're all dead. That was lit. Oh, maybe there are more? They must be below. Entry locked. Because, you know.
Access denied.
Ooh, I need a yellow key card. By the way, in each level, your previous key cards expire. So if I find a blue one somewhere, nice cutscene. Hi. I kind of wanted to kick him, but whatever. Well, there is more gameplay in this than Half-Life, for sure. Unfortunately, it's still very imperfect in ways that were completely avoidable as well.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown.
Whoa, did you see that? I went through another man. See, nerd. Maybe try being less of an idiot next time? Don't know what to tell you. Ooh, I caught that one. Oh, I was low health, but then they spawned more health for me. It was very nice of them. Owned. You'll notice they don't, like, attack while running or anything. Sometimes they do, but in that case it made total sense because I literally stopped. I stopped moving. Goofy. Unfortunately, I've heard that in the sequel to this game... Okay, whatever, I'll just kill that guy normally. Apparently in the sequel... They further emphasized a lot of this stuff. So, like, the platforming and whatnot was made even more, like, full focus, I guess. And then on top of that, they also had a bunch of issues with readability and with cutscenes. Like, cutscenes became even more notorious. And then randomly we get cyber visions of man. Kind of hard to know how intuitive my vision range or my melee range actually is. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do, you dummy. Hi. Oh, I can only get this now, so I guess I'll get this. I forget the key to... Oh, that's not what that was. It's my grenade. I forget the key to switching between. I mean, I can do it here, but there's some way to... It's like left alt maybe or something. Oh, R. It just tells you. Check out my yellow. I'm so epic. Okay, bye. Whoa, that guy just stood right up. He didn't even finish animating. You guys gotta finish animating before you come at me, bro. Okay, bye. Maybe another reason why they make these corpses vanish is because they just have a fucking meltdown.
Welcome to the UAC's Mars installation, located in the vast Hellas Plain impact basin. This high-tech mining and research facility is pushing the boundaries of the imagination each and every day. As a valued employee, your loyalty is more than just a commitment to the UAC. It's a commitment to the future of mankind. Thank you for your service.
There's a lot of cutscenes in here. I think there was more shit I could do, though. I know there was the yellow door in here. In this area somewhere.
Access granted.
I don't know what that did. Oh, maybe it gave me access to the other area? I guess I can just walk in here now, so... That would seem to make sense. No. I don't know how to get in there. Do I have to... No, I have no idea. Another problem with... oh, maybe it's this. A problem with, like, taking so long to introduce basic shit, like the weapons and stuff, is that you don't really get to play the full game state until much later, right? We see this issue in RTS games as well pretty frequently, where you have limited tech, and there are no options to improve that, if you know what I mean. Oh, shit! I found the plasma rifle again? Didn't I just find this? Wait, what did I just find? Oh no, I found the heavy assault rifle. Okay, that's why. And yes, you have this, which slows you down, I think. That was pretty reasonable. Okay. That's not where I wanted to go. I actually wanted to go in here, but I don't remember how to get in there. Maybe it's some... Oh, maybe it's some fuckery with, like, this area. Where I have to do this. I don't remember. I'm grasping at straws, but at least I got some ammo. Because, you know, everybody wants their shooter to be a platformer. Fucking loonies. It seems like you should be able to jump up there somehow.
The world is counting on us. How committed are you?
Maybe there's just some obvious entrance somewhere else. Doesn't look like it though. Oh well, whatever. So there was some room that I was just in. Oh yeah, it's over here. Pretty easy to get lost.
All UAC employees are subject to regular med checks to ensure their production.
Whoa, you can't shoot me. I'm taking a drink, bro. Rude. No manners on these demons. Haha. You shot your friend, idiot. Oh, bye. You can also just get stuck. Oh, it's Berserk. That's what it is. Oh, okay. Nice animation. This is a timed power-up, and they just animate me. Oops. Oh, okay, bye. I don't trust my ammo to actually do the job when they have that shit. Especially from a distance. I don't remember if there is damage drop-off at a distance. It seems like it, but it might just be that like some of my projectiles aren't hitting because it's like a spread. Shotguns are usually handled that way in shooters. You'll notice that I'm no longer getting ammo from actual entities anymore. Like, I don't receive ammo from them. I receive ammo from the environment, which obviously begs the question, who put all the ammo there? Like, you actually have more questions when you play this game than you did in the original, which didn't even try to be serious or be taken seriously. I guess I'll go ahead and upgrade my shit now. So we could upgrade our instant load. Oh yeah, we can't do anything else, so. Gotta love load, so. And I only still have one of these right now. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the whole, like, jump around thing either, myself. I can see where it can, like, movement can be really high skill in shooters. And it was important, oops. It was important to be reasonably fast in the original games. So I don't even think it's like a problem, but the whole like grappling and all that stuff is kind of tired, in my opinion. Like I like the fact that I'm encouraged to be fast-paced, right? But I don't really like how they essentially do it by fiat. Reasonable. Haha, LOL. Cutscene.
I'm blocking your access to the facility scanner. Come to the Vega terminal, and I'll give you what you need.
This man is the source of one of the more egregious cutscenes in the game. This whole thing is a cutscene, though, because obviously we have to walk there, push a button, watch a cutscene, walk back, push a button, and wait for this elevator. Obviously, we had to wait for the elevator in the first place, and then get on the elevator, wait for it to bring us up, and now we had to wait for the elevator to bring us down, which is pretty reasonable. I shot that guy, and he flew towards me, which is pretty impressive physics. Oh, that guy was just stuck in space. It's pretty good. I think that guy also did all of my armor in like 2 hits, basically. Bye. Again, the green light signifying where you can and can't go, but all the colors are washed out, so it's kind of hard to tell. I don't know why I couldn't jump on that one. Pretty weird. And then there's like no direction whatsoever now. I guess there's still, again, some more green lights, but it's pretty hard to see, to be honest. Down there. Hi. Oh, I forgot that they can one-hit kill you with that shield melee attack. Yeah, the jumping puzzles feel really out of place especially when you're up against enemies that don't do it anyway. The enemies themselves don't really have any mobility that like the imps are the most interesting enemies in terms of mobility, right? Because they can climb on stuff and hang on to stuff while they shoot you, and that can be interesting, but everybody else is just so slow and boring. And they compensate for it by giving them high health counts. I guess they didn't want to respawn the enemies in? What the fuck? Did I break the spawn somehow? I probably broke the spawn because they're triggered to spawn in the... This is fucking unreasonable. They are triggered to spawn in the... like in the cutscene, basically. Pretty funny. Owned. See this gun. Now we're talking. You can tell I can cheat projectiles and stuff just by activating the glory kill. However, that can go back, it can backfire on you if you're like under attack while the what? I'm not used to that not killing them. I think maybe they do actually have more HP on this difficulty. Anyway, yeah, if you're like stuck in an animation or whatever, oh, that's probably where I have to go. Let's see if they can even come through the door. Oh, they can. But will they? You can see them jittering because what is Z? What is IK? We don't know any of these things. One of them, some of them have weapons, by the way. What the fuck? I don't know. I think there was some console aim assist happening. Oh, nice lighting. Owned. Demon versus door. Who wins? It doesn't he sound like he's on the other side of the, like right there, right in front of me? But he was like halfway down the hall. Here we go. Maybe he's a bit closer now? Is he? Will he ever open the door? Will he ever get here? Will he... Does he even exist? Maybe he was just a figment of my imagination, guys. I don't know. I don't see any evidence of this man existing, so... Yeah. Yeah, I guess he's just not... I guess he just isn't real. I guess he's not a real man. Oh, there he is! Hey! Idiot. Maybe get programmed better next time, moron. Owned. Finally, we get one of these. Nice cutscene. Oh yeah, and I can punch this and get ammo. Again, all these things that you have to interact with for these split-second stutter step cutscenes. Gets old relatively quickly. Let's go ahead and upgrade our suit. As you can see, we somehow missed the first secret, and then we just found the last secret. So we missed a ton of secrets here. Praetor suit. So switching weapons faster seems like an obvious one. We'll do that. It looks pretty comical now, but better for gameplay, so.
It's a gift.
Oh, I walked over it.
Take it. It will give you strength, help you on your journey, if you can withstand the power surge.
Oh, you like... Ooh, there's some lag in this menu, guys. We got some fucking lag going on. So I'm actually tempted to go for ammo here because I really don't like running out of ammo, but maybe I should go for health just because, and then see how well, because if I just remember to chainsaw these guys, I don't think I'm actually going to run out of ammo, so we'll go for that. Yeah, my field of view is very high.
Is pure Argent energy you've just taken into your system. It seems to agree with you. I will unlock the remaining Argent cells within the facility for you. Vega, give him what he wants.
61,337 UAC members deceased. 81% of the facility
Stuck in this cutscene.
Demonic presence
Get me
through
out.
Mars installation is critical. According to the records, Dr. Hayden, the invasion originated in the Lazarus facility. It seems that a hell wave was activated, transforming 64% of all UAC employees into the creatures you see roaming throughout the facility. The rest were killed by the demons released from their holding cells by Olivia Pierce.
I feel I should apologize for what's happened here. Some of my employees took things too far. Olivia was the cause.
Oh, I actually get massive lagging performance even in the basic video here. What's the default field of view? I don't actually remember. It's like 90 or something, right? If I can actually get it there, I will attempt to, so we can see, compare and contrast. I usually like to see, oh yeah, I guess it's just the base. I would love to keep these settings. Unfortunately, I can't really click on anything in this.
All this, and I believe you.
It's not really that.
Deal with her in time.
I guess the big difference is like it's not as fish-eyed or whatever, but I see slightly less.
We exploited hell and its resources because it was in mankind's best interest to do so. What you now see in this facility is the cost of progress. But none of that matters now.
There is an emergency in the Foundry. The regulators have been destroyed and the core temperatures are now destabilizing.
They've overrun the adjacent facility. If the venting turbines aren't re-engaged, neither of us will survive the meltdown.
It would be lovely if I could actually play, so if you want to open up the door for me now that I've received my daily dose of bad exposition. I don't really like this low field of view, TBH. Makes the guns seem much bigger and UI elements a bit more, bit lamer, TBH. So yeah, I didn't find most of the collectibles there, but that shouldn't stop us from being overpowered. With the satellite back online, the full scale and origin of the attack is revealed. Olivia Pierce, the Lazarus Project's lead scientist turned cult leader, activated a hell wave and released hundreds of demons from their holding cells in the Lazarus laboratories. The devastation that followed has left the facility on the brink of complete destruction. The Foundry reactors are in critical meltdown. Samuel Hayden, a survivor and head of the Mars facility, has offered you his help if you need it. You don't. You just need ammo and a way to stop the meltdown before it tears the base apart. We'll probably play at least this mission and maybe one more, and we'll call it.
After running more diagnostics on the active Praetor suit, it appears that I can accelerate the upgrading of your arsenal by measuring your combat effectiveness. I have added a tracker to your helmet's display.
The facility will not allow you access to the turbine room unless the demonic threat level is brought down inside the Foundry. Our security systems cannot be overridden.
I think I'm setting my field of view back, TBH. How about we go halfway in between, for those who dislike it. I think that's a compromise I am willing to make. Whoa! I think I'm getting shot at. Maybe not. Owned. Owned. Owned.
40. Core temperature rising.
I think I can make that. I guess not. Oh, hi. Oh yes, this is the cheese level. Guys, you like cheese? Dude, they made some fucking Parmesan over here, bro. Oh, yep. Yeah, look at that. Look at that fucking seam in the texture. Somebody worked hard on that. Working hard or hardly working. Oh, I didn't even intend to do that, but alright. I actually don't even know where to go. How do I get out of here? Am I stuck forever in cheese land? Oh, here we go. Gonna be a lot of that sound for a while. That looks good. Again, there's like no music, no... There's some ambient noise.
Access granted.
LOL. I don't even know what that did. Oh.
Gas leak stopped.
Yeah, you just have to push a button to stop a gas leak. What the fuck? What is wrong with this game? I still think this should just have like health and spawn enemies. I don't see why it would do anything else. Whoa, you can't do that to me. Oh, I almost shot that barrel. Hi. Oh shit! Hell, boys! Hell Razors! If the Razor winds kick up again, they'll tear those roots right out. Oh, and then the music faded out in the middle of my glory kill, and then came back, and then just cut off.
Demonic threat reduced by 25%.
Wow, that's some precise fucking calculations. It's pretty epic. What's up, homie? This is where I came from. Okay. Can't go there yet. Here's some random guy. Blue access only, okay. I associate blue with fine for me to enter, but it's obviously a false assumption in this place. In this game. Hi. At least we get introduced to a couple of new enemies in this area. From memory. Brutalized. Oh, there's another man somewhere. A man is a strong word. I can't believe the audio actually cuts out in the middle of the... I'm floating. Stupid. In the middle of the executions, you just lose audio. Pretty good. I missed this man's spawning in. Wait, where is he? Is he running away from me? What is he doing? Noob? Noob alert? Well, that was expensive ammo-wise, but whatever.
Core temperature rising.
I don't think the core temperature rising actually has an effect. Like, there's no real reason to be worried about it or anything. You would think that these enemies would actually prefer using the barrels as like targets instead of me, but the only times they ever do that are completely incidental. Oh, just random shit lying around. I still think we go for health on this difficulty, TBH. See how that shapes up as time goes on. As long as I can upgrade my stats so that they're similar in scale to... Oh, okay. Nice. Do you notice how he had literally no audio whatsoever? Owned. He had no audio whatsoever for actually landing here.
Stay focused. Stay committed.
Get used to that. You'll see me get caught off guard so many times in this game by enemies just seemingly randomly being where you wouldn't expect them to be. Okay, bye. Whoop. Nice animations.
Warning. Core temperature rising.
I'm stuck? What the fuck? I don't know what's happening. Let's quickly pause the game some more. Sure. I mean, yeah, okay. We'll do that first, and then we can do the super heated thing. Whoa, I teleported like way far back.
With you, we will establish a new paradigm and move humanity into the future.
Bye.
See Jessica and Human Resources for assistance.
Demonic threat reduced.
Putting a
by
new meaning to
75%.
human resources, guys. If you know what I'm saying. I don't even know where I am. Oh yeah, wasn't I just up there earlier? I should go get that armor. I'm pretty sure that's an example of armor that's like a secret, quote unquote. But I could be wrong. We'll find out in a second. If you know what I mean. Is this the same area? It is. Check that out. Hey DF, you'll like this game. It has horrible graphics. Did you know? No, fuck. Just so floaty instead of actually having anything. Oh, There's a
Your devotion
man
to
baby over there.
UAC
Oh, hi.
is the foundation to our success. With you, we will establish a new paradigm and move humanity into the future.
See you later, dude. Oh, I got some ammo. That's pretty cool.
Have you filled out
I don't know where
the
that
UAC
ammo came from. I guess he was carrying it around for me. What a nice fella. Let's go, boys. It was not a secret. My life is a lie. I certainly did. However, I was casual, so we're correcting the record, revisiting. What? What the fuck? What is that? How? How is that? You guys fancy any cheese? I like how you got full bright shit over here. Hi. Sorry, Tony. I didn't mean to offend you. That's broken. Tony. Yeah. Tony had something to say to me.
Have you filled out your UAC activator?
Demonic threat reduced by 75%.
Where did that guy even come from? I was just staring at his cheese and he instantly came and punished me. Look at that. Look. Look, I have like aliasing on it or something. They have some weird inked outline on it. It's pretty reasonable. These guys don't even respawn. They just like... They basically just fuck you around in this game. Whoa. That's close. Hi. I'll be back for you later. Get back up there. Comical. Okay, bye. I don't even know how I'm taking damage from these guys. They're not even looking at me half the time. Police are coming. Hello. Aim on altar. Nice audio. Nice shadow and nice cheese. Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, do you like all the micro stutters? People think that's like the best part about this game. I much prefer to just kill them with bullets, to be honest. Even with this, though, it's kind of shit, isn't it? Nice audio. You like how they locked me out temporarily?
Safe levels. Lockdown disengaged. Turbine room doors now open.
To be honest, I didn't even think this area was explorable. Noob. I really feel like I'm in the cheese factory now. At least you move fast. Where am I going? Help. Would you believe me if I said I turned off all of the screen effects that I could? There's something distinctly off about the way that this game functions, or visibly looks when you're like moving away from areas. I think I was already in there. It has a bunch of shit on by default, though. It has like chromatic aberration and all that other junk. I was in here earlier. I guess there's some way to access some of this stuff from like up here, maybe? I don't know. Huh. I don't know. Who knows? Out of this cheese room. I regret my decisions. Got some ammo though. Yep. I was in there earlier. Where I came out from earlier. I can go in here now anyway. Oh, convenient. Just start exploding as I walk through. I'm stuck.
Warning. Core temperature reaching critical levels.
I don't know how I picked up 9 armor from... Oh, I must have missed a shard or something. I like how they just limply fall to the ground, too. See, I got hit during that animation and it didn't fuck with me. But if it had been, like, slightly later... Like, if it was just at the end of the animation, I actually would have gotten hit, and I literally wouldn't have been able to control it. You can't move during those. Oh, hi. I would appreciate it if you did not smash my turbine, bro. Fucker. Great. I wanted that. Ammo for guns I don't even have yet. Still don't know who left all this armor here. Probably could get some use out of it. I thought he died, to be honest, but I should know better. Those big guys never die without lighting up. I guess this was supposed to be some big epic arena, but they threw like 5 guys at me at a time. So.
The core temperature is now stabilized.
Yes, Veek. Quick time events.
The primary control room has been activated somewhere
Cutscene.
nearby. It could be Olivia.
Hi. Hello, cutscene.
Authorization. Olivia Pierce.
I can't even move my camera.
Alpha 4.
This is a epic
0,
level cutscene.
2.
She has locked me out, Dr. Hayden.
All power rerouted to Argent Energy Tower.
She is trying to tear open the portal between our world and theirs.
It's a good thing I'm just sitting here doing nothing when I'm probably capable of breaking the glass. But, you know, we have to have a cutscene, so...
You could not have saved them anyway.
The lip syncing wasn't even in sync there. That's pretty good. Next level. But don't worry, now... What the fuck? How am I even supposed to see people here, dude?
The system won't allow anyone but Olivia to override it now. We will have to shut down the Argent Tower manually from the surface.
Unfortunately, I did not do any of these. Because I didn't even remember that they existed. I found 0 secrets. But don't worry, guys. It doesn't matter. Oh, that is unfortunate. But, you know, it's just enforcing 3 usage, which I guess makes sense. Olivia Pierce, the cult leader of the UIC, is trying to open a gateway into their dimension. The police want help. Want to help bring about the end of this world. Oh, I didn't read the rest of that sentence. Another lost soul fallen under Hell's control. Olivia overclocked the Argent Tower, using it to drill a hole into the hellscape and let Hell's army through. You need to shut down the Argent Tower before it breaks through into their world. Disabling the energy filters located throughout the surface complex. I am on Ultra Violence, the hardest available difficulty at the beginning of the game. Yes, the Hell Dimension.
Olivia is using the tower to drill a doorway into their world. You can prevent her from opening the gate by disabling the tower induction filters.
Untethered cross-dimensional activity is a frequent occurrence outside of the base, so it is
I don't
recommended...
know why I have to manually open all this shit. What is the sound in this game, dude? Seriously. Oh yeah, wait till you guys see what I'm about to run into. If you guys haven't seen this game before, or you don't remember this game very well, which I obviously wouldn't blame you. Void! Yeah, this is the 4th level, I think, so... I didn't even read that, but whatever. Oh, use the combat shotgun to eliminate 15 imps. Wow, that's pretty tough. Isn't this so epic and related to the rest of the game? Might be fine as a random shit like arcade mode or something if you want to have challenges, but these literally impact the game. Right now, all it does is make it so that I pick up health and ammo and what, or maybe not ammo. Yeah, some ammo. But you can get some really wild ones, like stuff that just Makes it is like something that makes it so that when you have full armor, you like do extra damage, or I think, or something like that. We'll find it out eventually, but that's their idea of like progression systems and stuff. But I see an E button over there. Oh, apparently there was a hidden Karak entry. Hi. Bye. Hi. Bye. This isn't sickening at all. Oh, I only have 3 bullets left after that. Don't worry, I never am low on health. I'm just a quick time event away from regaining it all. Owned. Nope. Literally a melee range enemy. I'm in melee range the entire time and he can't even hit me. Or if he did, I didn't even notice. Pretty epic. Hey, what the fuck? Asshole, get back here. Whoa! Physics objects. Whoa, you can't hit me. We are being challenged to read the game visually. That much is for sure. Ooh, hello. Slurp. Whoa. Noob. And just like that, he's out of here. Owned. Okay, bye. Ooh, I gained a weapon upgrade point, guys. Pretty official. I have to chainsaw somebody for ammo. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I'd have to chainsaw somebody for chainsaw ammo. Never any gameplay. Oh, did you see that? He gave me ammo because I was so low on ammo. Wow. Love that adaptive difficulty. There is a blur out of focus effect from things that are far away, yeah. Alright, that just refilled all my ammo because epic. I smell food being cooked. You know what that means, boys. Means I'm speedrunning the rest of this mission. What? Give me the armor, dude. 3. That'll come in handy. I hear some sound effects, but I have no idea where the guy is. So, bye. Where am I going? I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I'm doing something about tower induction facility. Whatever that means. Noob. Ah, check this out. Oh, I'm at max. Forgot, because I upgraded ammo.
We're only temporarily disabling the tower. You need to remove each lens individually. Carefully release the hinges.
1 out of 3.
Energy contamination detected.
Destroying the production of Argent energy isn't necessary.
Well, I have an idiot marker telling me where the rest of them are, so... Impact compensation! Can I get gameplay compensation, maybe? Just an idea. Hi. Micro missiles. The remote detonation is actually really powerful. I don't remember how effective this was. Like which one I want more. I guess I'll get this first. Anytime you're in a menu or looking at something new that you just picked up, like a new weapon, it gives you that fucking blur effect, which is pretty bad. I wasn't sure if I wanted to upgrade something else over here. Guess we'll just start dumping points into that for now. Look, this is pretty convenient, isn't it? Oh, hi. The reason I couldn't tell where the audio was coming from is because obviously it was just coming from the gore nest. It's not required to QTE them to kill them, but they do regain health, so... pranked. Just random base drop for no reason. Run, homie. Hi. Glad he lit up during the animation, but not in general, so I just had to sit there and like wonder where the fuck he was. Why was it a delay? I need legal compensation. I agree.
You must stop. The hell energy is unusable without the filters.
Warning.
What
Energy
you are
contamination
destroying
detected.
is more valuable than you can possibly imagine. It is a perfect and unlimited energy resource.
You. Hell! Energy. Hi. Whoa, you can't do that to me. Whoa, don't fucking fall off the cliff like a lunatic. I turn 6 to 9, homie. I don't think you can upgrade the super shotgun. It's just a meme weapon from the original games.
Demonic breach detected. Demonic presence at critical range.
Oh, wow, that's a slow-ass reload to do. Oops. Quick, give me all the health in the world. Hey, you can't steal my kill, you fucker. Fuck you. Oh, hello. The music just randomly gets a bunch of shit. Whenever I do an execution, it fades out the actual music and then plays some random stinger. So there's no like synchronicity at all. Yeah, okay. I agree with that. Again, they don't actually give you like ammo that would make sense. Like those guys are using an energy weapon. Sometimes they'll give you that. Sometimes they'll give you fucking shotgun ammo. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just depending on what you actually need, which is the easy way out. And obviously Baby's the player as well. The fucking burning sound is so similar to the teleportation sound that makes me think that there's like some guy spawning in behind me. Oh, I was already in here. Oops! I came all the way back somehow. How do I get back? How do I go? Where do I go? This is the thing at the top of my map telling me where to go. So, I guess that's where I'm going. Ah, punch. Well, that's not what I thought I was going to be doing when I got here, but whatever. Oh, how's it hanging, dude? Whoa! Dude, that guy was lagging down the stairs. What's wrong with these people? I don't even know what's in here. What is the purpose of this room? I guess this is their weed farm. Oh, here we go. Must have walked right past that guy earlier. Alright, so that had nothing to do with where I was supposed to go, and that had nothing to do with where I was supposed to go over there, so I guess I'm supposed to go this way instead. I think I was already here killing stuff. Yeah, okay. I'll heal later. Oh, more punch.
Warning. Energy contamination at critical levels.
Instead of letting us punch it, he makes it. It makes it in a cutscene. It does it in a cutscene.
Demonic breach detected.
Pretty sure those flying women revive enemies or something.
We spent decades perfecting the science, selling it to humanity. We balanced their hell energy with our science, making it usable and safe. We solved an energy crisis the world had no answer for. It works. You cannot do this.
You. I have to go upstairs somehow. I guess something arbitrarily gets unlocked. Oh, I think this might be the level that... that's not it. This might be the level we get double jump in. I guess I could be wrong. I don't really remember. There's a rune over there, probably. What the fuck? Just got repelled by a crate. Maybe that crate is possessed with hell energy. You don't like hell energy? I think it's better than void just because it's not quite as overused. I don't know why I have to blow up barrels. Ooh, and then it gives them to me as a mark. It tauds them so that I can void them. I like how pointless the loading bar is, the percentage. Because it starts at 73%. So, nice job, I guess. Like, what the fuck? Apparently I have 5 weapon points, which means I could fully upgrade the micro missiles. What can I do here? Remote detonate will generate a larger rocket explosion. Yeah, it's probably fine. Yeah, I think generally the dexterity stuff is pretty important. We'll probably get barrel, lower barrel damage or something pretty soon too. It's only 1 token anyway, so. Listen, I'm not saying it's not stupid. It definitely is. I got a lot of power-ups in this area. You just pay attention to the how the music randomly just gets stingers played over the existing music. When I do an execution, you'll really see what I'm talking about. Oh, hi. Hold on. Excuse me. Hey. Is that it? It spawned 3 enemies? I know one of them was supposed to spawn more enemies, but
Remember,
come on.
The 12th Council of
This is a bit lazy.
If stopping our energy production is what you want, then you need only to destroy this last filter, and Argent energy will no longer exist in this solar system. We will be back at square one. You have no idea what you have just done.
I have entered into another cutscene, I
Olivia
think.
is still alive. I've detected her life signature at the Argent Tower. She has removed one of the accumulators from the tower base. It has a unique energy signature that we can track.
Well, that's it then. There's nothing else to be done.
So I think this upcoming level is the one where I'll be heading to hell. But since we've been running for about 2 hours now, it'll be a little bit less once I chop out the intro. Then I figure we could probably stop it there. That was Doom, unfortunately. Again, comical that in order to edit my settings, I have to go into multiplayer, and that I have to edit a config file to use Vulkan because it otherwise just fails to restart the game. I think you have to run the game as admin as well. It's just a bunch of really stupid shit. This menu in general is like massively stupid. You can just tell by looking at it. My thoughts as of right now, way too slow, way too easy. Enemies are usually pretty fucking boring. There have been more agile enemies now. Like, the Imp was the only one for a while, and then we got the Hell Knight, which is like those big man-baby guys, and then the Summoner, who was like flying around and stuff. I don't really know if I count that as agile in a positive sense, because the flying around is really hard to like keep track of stuff. I know that was probably the intention, but it's still pretty annoying. Even still, it's better than just like staring at the same guy like waddling around doing nothing. There's a really comical moment earlier in this particular playthrough where some guy was just sitting there like spinning outside on the other side of a door. So yeah, the biggest issue with the game from trying to actually look at it and feel it and hear it on a visceral level, obviously the flashing and the emphasis on QTEs and stuff is pretty bad. Like, it's all connected, but I would say it's really an eyesore and an eye strain to look at and really pay attention to. And it's an ear strain as well, insofar as you're really straining to hear important combat sounds. And it's really hard to read any of that shit. So it would be nice to have better intuition coming out from the game. Unfortunately, it is just very overloaded. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much all that needs to be said there. As far as the actual gameplay, though, like, I think the biggest issue is the fact that we're micro-stuttering with QTEs and cutscenes all the time. And that's not just with the QTEs themselves for glory kills. It's also with, like, the pacing of the campaign. The multiplayer in this game is completely unrelated to the single player because it's PvP, and you're not fighting like actual enemies that are anywhere close to a player when you're playing the campaign. So there's this massive disconnect there, as well as with balance, I think, if I had to speculate. Yeah, I've turned off motion blur in settings, and it's still that blurry. There's still like a real lack of like focus, and the main issue for that is because I think, you know, you can speculate that the developers implemented all that shit because they were obviously like, they knew that their game had really bad reads, right? It had really bad assets, so it's just graphically not a very high fidelity title, so that they edit in a bunch of stupid shit basically. You could probably find some comparisons online of the various rendering modes they have. They have a mode for cinematic and a mode for gritty. And I can only imagine how bad those are. I haven't even bothered looking, because the default game is already really ridiculously overdriven in that respect. So, yeah. I've disabled a ton of like post-processing effects, and it still feels like there's way too much. And maybe it's possible to actually disable those with an INI file change or something, like a config file, but I'm not aware of one. I did do that very aggressive culling of all post-processing effects when I played BioShock Infinite. So I would love to do that for this game as well, but just haven't had the time to go look for it. Maybe I can find one. I also have my field of view set at a different level than most people. It was even higher at the beginning. I lowered it to 90 as a test, and I really didn't like it, so I bumped it up to 110, but at the start it was 130. I don't know to what extent that changes anything. I do know that it causes issues with like clipping of the player's camera through like your arms and stuff. I just prefer a wider field of view. So yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. It's a goofy fucking game. It's a goofy experience. And we'll be back with it sometime next week for some more. So stay tuned for more suffering.